What's going on, man? It's your boy Butler, man. Stay out of prison. This some bull ish right here, bro. So we live from Macon State Prison, man. So what we have is, bro, this individual was tortured for 3 weeks at Macon State Prison, bro. This is okay. So here's the gist of it. In June 2024, somewhere inside the dorm at Macon State Prison, a man named Christian Krauch was being tortured. Not for hours, not for days, for weeks. I don't know the details as to why he was being tortured, but it says that he was bound, stabbed, burned with cigarettes, and slashed across the feet. That's crazy, bro. That's crazy. Um, Slashed across the feet. A machete was driven through his chest, piercing his lungs and heart. His jaw was crushed. His teeth were broken out. Every bone in his face was shattered. A necrotic wound the size of a saucer opened on his thigh. His ribs, front and back, were broken so severely they would later need to be surgically plated. And when it was finally over, his attacker stuffed his barely breathing body under a bunk and left him to die. Who was assigned to that room? I'm so confused as to how this can go on. If you count every 12 or 6 hours like you're supposed to, I don't think this can go on. But it says by the time someone found him, Christian Krauch had to rest in peace to Christian, bro. Christian Krauch had to be life flighted in a body bag to Doctors Hospital in Augusta. He spent weeks in a coma on the ICU burnout unit. Oh, in the ICU unit. Several brain bleeds left him with permanent brain damage and memory loss. The loss of blood supply to his right hand and right leg forced surgeons to amputate both. Oh my God. Are you fucking serious, bro? Bro, what this man was locked up for? What is his name, bro? That's crazy. Let me see what somebody had, y'all had no. Go back. Go back. Y'all had a grudge against this dude right here. You don't want to do it like that. Christian Crouch. Damn, bro. Man, that's crazy. Y'all would do that man like that. But let's see what he did. Georgia. All right. In and out lives destroyed by GDC. No accident. Making state inmate Christian Krauch 3 weeks under a bunk. Bro, that's crazy. So, so damn. Bro, they saying that June 12th, May Christian Krauch was found under his bunk. According to the doctor's injuries, were some as many as 2 weeks old. He has brain traumatic brain injury, possibly has had a stroke, facial fracture, both eyes are black, multiple bruises. Damn, that don't even look like the same person, bro. I'm gonna let you see that. Can I bring that over? I want to let you see this. Let's see if I can work. Bro, that's supposed to be the same person right here. What the feezy? Hold on, bro. I got this triple screen thing going on. Bro, y'all played with me just then. My bad. My bad. Alright. I think that's it. Alright. Damn. So that leads me to believe he was on that dope. I was told not to step back on the hospital property or she would be charged. Damn, bro. Christian Cross. That's Christian Cross. But then the other one is also Christian Cross. Alright, so let's go back. So it says that move that over here. Butler. Bro, what you doing with my picture? My apologies. Let me just do this one. All right, so now what took place? What? Mess with them people. All right, so every Georgia prison is required to conduct a formal count of its population multiple times a day. That's what I just said. 8 a.m. to 12, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 4 hours. And 4:30, 7. All right, so here's the count times: 8 a.m., 12 p.m., 4:30 p.m., 7 p.m., 9 p.m., 11 p.m., 12 a.m., and 2:30 a.m. That is 8 counts every 24 hours. Over 3 weeks, correctional officers at Macon State Prison would have been required to verify the location of every single person in their custody, approximately 168 times. There are only two possible explanations. Either staff walked past his body repeatedly without noticing a man stuffed beneath the bed, beaten, bleeding, and dying, or they never conducted the counts at all. In both scenarios, the paperwork was submitted, the numbers were reported, the system recorded that all inmates were accounted for because that is how Georgia prison systems operate. The documentation exists even when the reality doesn't. This is not speculation. The October 2024 Department of Justice investigation found that the Georgia Department of Corrections grossly inadequately staffing leaves incarcerated persons unsupervised and hampers staff ability to respond to violence. The guidehouse consultants hired by Governor Brian Kemp found that staffing vacancies at the majority of Georgia's 34 prisons had reached emergency levels, making it impossible to keep up with even basic protocols. This is crazy. But Macon State Prison, bro, they off the chain. Macon State Prison. Let me give you some of Macon State Prison one time again. Yeah. Let's go. Let's go here, and then let's go. No. Can you go right here? Go right here. I just want to let you hear Macon State Prison one time. Let's go. Mm-hmm. Macon State. Whoa, Georgia. Uh-oh. That's Macon. Oh, that's Macon State Prison. Hold on. Because this says that Christian Krauch was born in 1978. He entered the Georgia Department of Corrections custody on a conviction for aggravated assault. His max release, damn, was February the 5th, 2025, bro. Damn, yeah. I would have thought, I'm just thinking out loud, bro. I'm just being honest with you. I would have thought that this was like his charges would have been like all the way left field. That's why he was treated the way that he was treated. But that's not the case, bro. Damn, that's crazy, man. Damn. Profile. Publicly available in the GPS database, including his photo record of the man he was before Georgia's prison system took his. Yeah, handle it. Damn. All right. He came out with nothing. He has absolutely no money, no insurance, nowhere to live, and is unable to work due to all of the trauma that his body went through. Hold on. He's still alive? Oh, he's still alive? Hold on. Krauch now lives temporarily with his sister in a two-bedroom apartment she shares with her three. Bro, this man's still alive. He had all this stuff done to him and he's still alive. You lying to me. I know you lying to me. I know you lying. Hmm. Let's see where you look. Let me give me some images. Is he's still alive, bro? I know that ain't, bro. Is that what he looked like? Damn. Go back, bro. Cause you know you and other folk then. I know that ain't bro. Is that bro? That's bro. Is that him? Is that him, y'all? Talk to me. On my trip. That's the LinkedIn account. Is that him? I don't know about that one. I don't know about that one. Let's see. Let's see. No, it says Christian Krauch. Maybe it's another Christian Krauch. There's no way possible. No, ain't no way. He ain't did all that. I ain't going for that. We're gonna look again though. Nah. All right. Nah, that wasn't. I don't think that was him, bro. All right, so we are going to find us. Is that him? That's him. Me. All right. Give us a video. What? Intense fight leaves him injured while Chris. Is that it? That's him. Damn. Let's see if we can get some. No, we don't know if that's him. All right, man. Nevertheless, I don't think that's Chris. That ain't Chris, y'all. That's some other stuff. All right, man. So we out, man. Slick want to get into the comments here, but this is fucking ridiculous. Y'all get in the comment section. Let me know what y'all think, man. This man is still alive. Hey, man. God bless your soul, brother. No, I'll at least finish this. So I don't. Okay, so he lives with his sister in a two-bedroom apartment. A list of medical specialists he needs reads like a hospital directory. A prosthetic, pro, 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 pros, prost. I almost passed out trying to pronounce that word. Prosthetist for a prosthetic leg. Oh, a prosthetist for a prosthetic leg. A pain management doctor, a neurologist, a psychiatrist, a therapist, and an optometrist, and ophthalmologist, and an orthopedic surgeon to repair a shoulder the prison left unattached and remaining broken ribs. He has applied for disability Medicaid and food stamps and are backed up for months. This is no emergency assistance available. There is no emergency assistance available. This is what Georgia does with the people it breaks. It uses them, counts them on paper while they die. This is absolute truth, bro. Die in a bunch and then pushes them out the door with nothing. No medical transition, no disability support, no housing, no acknowledgement that anything happened. Stay out of prison, bro. But they do not give a about you. Stay out of prison, bro. Stay out of prison. Did he at least get a lawsuit? Georgia has constructed a legal fortress around its prison system designed to prevent exactly this kind of accountability. Under OCGA 42-5-36, internal investigations are classified as confidential state secrets. Boy, that's a lot of information. Since 2018, Georgia has paid out nearly $20 million to settle claims involving death or injury to prisoners. On August 16, 2024, roughly 2 months after. Hey, man. I'm out, man. That's a chance and a choice. All right, well. Get in the comment section. Hey, man, let me know what y'all. Let me know what you want to hear. What you want me to talk about.